Okay, we've added a new feature to Genius Messenger CRM, and this is to let us know who has failed and to throw them into a label. So, as most of you who've been using it recently have noticed that sometimes when you send a broadcast, they fail, and you can see at the end of the broadcast what was sent and what failed, or at least how many. The reasons for failure are many. It could be someone's blocked you. Could be someone's reported you from spam and they're not getting your messages. Could be they're not friends and they're going into the other box. Could be their profile's inactive or it's been deleted. There are many reasons. But whatever the reason is, if it's failed, it's going to continue failing. And you want to be able to identify those people so that you can go in and unfriend them, remove them from the CRM system, things like that. So here's how this works. Let's say you pick a label, and it doesn't really matter for this what label I pick. I'm not going to do a tag. You do need to set your group, and let's do this one. And you schedule it. So you can normally do things, if you've got a bunch of people in your list, you may want to, have it only do, 30 a day or 20 a day, depending on what your account can handle. I'm going to just leave that alone for now. And what you do is you can do your normal things, like if you want to change your label, for example, if you've seeded a group and these are new people and you've labeled them new friend and then you're sending them a welcome message, you might want to change them to, stage 1 of a pipeline or something like that. So that's fine. And this is your select labels for action. All right. For action. So that's if it's sent. Okay. It'll change the label and you can archive the message or, add new tags. You can do all the normal things you want. But now you can also change the label on failed. And what I've done, and I recommend you do, is go pick a label, and I've called it, in this case, I have called that label failed. And there it is, broadcast fails. Sorry, forgot already what I named it. So let's say I want to change the label for action, but if it's a failed broadcast, then it'll go into the label broadcast fails. So after you've sent, and then you just send the broadcast normally. And then after the broadcast is finished, you may need to refresh the page if you're looking at it in chat or Messenger or something. But in your label page, you can just go to your label page and see who's in the broadcast fails. And then you can handle them accordingly. Every time you do it, or once a week or once a month, you can go in. You may want to unfriend those people. You can go to them. If they're there and they're active, they've probably blocked you. Maybe for spam. I know a lot of people that do a lot of messaging get, sometimes a fair amount of spam complaints. So that may be why. But you also find their account may be deactivated. It may not be there anymore. If it is there, they've either blocked you or reported you or unfriended you or something where there's a limit. And it is possible that they're not a friend and maybe they're just not seeing your messages, which is a possibility also. But you don't want a lot of messages going out that aren't opened because Facebook looks at them as spam as well. So this will give you an idea of people that you may want to remove, you may want to unfriend, you may want to delete from your Facebook, but then you also may want to go in and remove them from Messenger. So hopefully this helps. A lot of people are saying, hey, I'm getting all these fails, but I don't know who they are. So again, first thing to do is create a label where you want all your failed broadcasts to go. And you don't even have to do that. But if you've checked change label on failed, then select labels for, should be label, for failed broadcasts. And whichever one you've created for that, you're good to go. Hopefully that's clear. If you have any questions, let us know. And hopefully this works well for you. Thank you.